Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be explaining basically why I'm not in college anymore and just giving a little backstory about what led up to my decision to pause going to school. I get a lot of people asking me why I'm not in school anymore, if I am in school anymore, and you know, just things like that. And it used to be kind of offensive when people asked me that because I was ashamed of not being in school, but my perspective on school has very much changed as I grew up, so I'm pretty comfortable discussing the topic now, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make this video. But anyways, if you guys would like to know a little bit more about where I am with college and if you would like to see me achieve this pretty basic look while I discuss it, then keep on watching. Hi guys! So, I've already done a little bit of makeup. My hair is drying right now. I shampooed it because I'm going to be curling it later on. For now, I'm just going to be doing my makeup. So, the reason I decided to make this video was because I actually do get a lot of questions about whether I'm in school or not, or why I'm not in school anymore. And at first I was like, it's none of your business, because I felt like me not being in school was shameful. So that's why I got so triggered when people would ask me, are you in school, are you not in school? So that's why I was never open to answering the question. But now my perspective has changed a little bit. So, you know, we're just gonna discuss it. So for me, okay, ever since I was in preschool, I have always been going to college. Always. My parents always told me to go to college. I always told myself that I was gonna go to college. And I was freaking going to college because I need my education, I need my degree, or else I'm not gonna have a job. That's what my mentality was. And I was always on the honor roll throughout school, like always. I got kicked out of IB, so I was already gonna drop IB before I got kicked out because like I knew I was gonna get kicked out, so I was gonna drop it because I'd rather drop it than be kicked out because like it's less embarrassing. I wasn't doing well in IB and I was so hurt by that because I feel like every single person who I told I was gonna be in IB didn't believe in me. Every person outside of my family that I told, like they were like,
oh, that's really hard. Are you gonna be able to do this and that? They have really high standards. You're gonna have all this work, you're gonna have this and that.
And I'm like, okay, I can still do it. A few of them I'm pretty sure had good intentions. They were just trying to warn me, but I know how to read people, and I know that a good amount of people were just not believing in me, and they were trying to like scare me off. They were trying to act like I couldn't be in it. I felt like I was being looked down on because I was out of IB. So I told everyone that I dropped out when in reality I waited too long to drop out, so they kicked me out. So I couldn't be in IB anymore, and I felt like if I wasn't in IB then I wasn't smart. So I was like, oh my god, I'm not in IB anymore. Now everyone's gonna be asking me why am I not in IB, and everyone who doubted me is correct. That's how I felt. I'm like, dang, all the people who tried to tell me I couldn't do this, they were right. At that time, I don't feel like my work ethic was good enough academically. I always was able to fly through my courses without studying, without really taking any notes. I was like, oh no, I actually have to do something. Like, wait, I actually don't understand something. How do I deal with this? I was under the impression that I wouldn't get into college if I wasn't an IB student, and there was like a group of cheerleaders, a small group of cheerleaders who were in IB, and I was a part of that. So once I wasn't in IB anymore, I just felt like I was less than. That's what happened with IB, and that's kind of where my unmotivated mental state started happening. And then also towards the middle of junior year, I started getting senioritis crazy. Like, I didn't have any friends. The cheerleaders were being passive aggressively rude to me every single day of my life. There was a lot of pressure on me because I felt like I needed to prove myself since everyone was already looking down on me without even knowing anything about me. I felt like I was stupid. I felt like I was not worthy, and I felt like if it's not an IB course, it's a course for like the people who are academically like challenged. That's what I felt. I was only 16 and I was just feeling pressure. So I was just like, oh my god, I'm not an IB anymore. I'm not gonna get in college. And I ended up procrastinating on my applications for college. And I started applying at the end of senior year and in the summer after senior year because I don't know, I just kept putting it off thinking that I wasn't going to get accepted anywhere, and I only applied to 2 places, which I got accepted to both places. I'm not even getting ready, like what should I even do? I got accepted right away and I felt so accomplished because I was like, okay, hold on, let's back up. There was this one teacher and she used to always allow everyone to put their college acceptances on this wall in her classroom, but she wouldn't allow people who got accepted into the community college to put their acceptance on the wall because she thought that that community college was the 13th grade. And she was saying like,
that's just the 13th grade, that's not actual college.
And she literally wouldn't let you, if you got accepted into that college, it didn't matter. So that's why I was like, oh heck no, I'm not going to that college. I don't want to be seen as the 13th grade. I was just so like gullible and like believing what I hear and comparing myself to others and competing with others, but like in an unhealthy way. And trying to prove myself. Every day I used to see everyone, oh, I got accepted to this place, and they would like put their acceptance on the wall. And I'm like, I want an acceptance on the wall too. I never said it. And I always congratulated my friends who like were putting their stuff on the board. But internally I was like, dang, I feel really dumb. But I ended up applying to another school. So I didn't go to the first college that I got accepted into. And I was ready to give up because I was like, honestly, what am I even going to major in? Like, I don't even have interest in majoring in anything. So I ended up applying somewhere else. The school that I ended up going to was very uncomfortable. Basically, I just decided to take a break after going to school because I was extremely depressed when I was in school. I gained like 35 pounds. I was only eating, I was sleeping so much, I was crying so much, and I was like trying to cling on to friends because I wanted someone to be with me. I was extremely homesick and it was just really bad. And I always saw myself doing so well in college and like I wasn't doing well in college. So it made me feel unmotivated and it was just really a sad thing. So basically it was just a mix of a bunch of things. I hated that place and I didn't want to stay there, so I ended up coming home, and my plan was just to continue school the following spring semester. So I came home just for the summer and for like the fall semester, and then I was going to go back the next spring semester to another college. And then I was like, maybe I shouldn't go back to school until I know exactly what I want to do. So I started doing a bunch of research because I was like, I'm not going to take a whole year off because that might turn into 2 years, and 2 years might turn into 3 years, and then next thing you know I'm like 25 and a freshman in college, and I just didn't want to be like that. I rushed into going to school when I wasn't mentally ready to go to school, and the only reason why I rushed into going to school is because I wanted to prove myself to other people, and I just felt like I was going to be looked down upon if I didn't go to college. And I was like, I have to go to college. I have to go to college. Like, I have to go to college. It was just really stupid. I went to college for the wrong reasons. So that's why it didn't work out. I don't have any plans on going back to school. When I first left college, I was definitely going back to school, and I was like, no, this college isn't for me, but college as a whole is for me. I'm going to college. So I went home, and I just have been home ever since. I'm not really sure what points I actually got through in this video because I've just been rambling on, but I need to go ahead and do my hair. So I will be back when that is complete. Hi guys. So I'm back. I went ahead and just did the majority of my hair because it was just gonna be too much to try to do it while I talk to you guys. But basically that is pretty much the story of what happened with me going to school. When I first left school, I definitely was planning on going back, and it's still not fully out of the question for me. I'm open to going back if I deem it necessary. I used to be very judgmental towards people who didn't go to college and who like decided that it wasn't necessary for their lives, or they decided they didn't want to like do it, or you know, for whatever reason. And I feel like that's a very bad way to operate. Everybody's path is different and everybody wants something different out of life, and you can't tell somebody else how to live their life. You can give people advice and you can tell them what you think would help them, but at the end of the day, it's their choice. And thankfully my parents weren't like forcing me to like go to school. They trust my judgment and they trust that I'm gonna make it either way. So let me just go ahead and finish my hair so you guys can see the final result. To anybody who has a similar experience, I would like to offer a piece of advice. I think that you need to remember to do things for yourself, and like, don't do things for other people. Don't do things to please other people, because they don't live their lives with you. They don't pay your bills. They don't matter, you know? So I don't think that you need to live your life based off how other people would like you to live your life. I explained that pretty badly, but I'm pretty sure you guys understand what I mean. I just feel like it's up to the person what they do with their own life. So leave people alone. There are plenty of ways to succeed in life. College is a pretty major way, but it's not the only way. So I realize that, and that's why I'm taking like a longer break than I expected, because I'm not entirely sure how necessary it is for me personally. I'm really hot, and I need my fan. I'm hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave again, and when I get back I'll be done getting ready and we can close this video out. Hi guys, so I put some lipstick, well, not even lipstick, I put eyeshadow. I always use this eyeshadow on my lips, and then I mix it with some type of chapstick. I put a little bit too much today because I was rushing because I have to leave soon. But anyways, that's pretty much my story in regards to college. If you guys made it to this part of the video, make sure you comment two pink hearts. I was gonna say yellow, I always say yellow, but today we'll go ahead and do pink. I brushed my hair, so don't judge it. Like, this isn't my best at all. I used to be super good at curling my hair in high school, and I haven't even separated the curls or anything. But I have to get ready to leave, like I mentioned. Like I said, if you made it to this part of the video, make sure you comment 2 pink hearts, and I'll see you guys in my next video.